Read the message, guys. This
There will be no foolish wand-waving or silly incantations in this class.
In these lessons, I will attempt to penetrate your mind.
And the head of the Department of
Yes.
Magical Law Enforcement needed a job doing.
Read
Okay.
it.
He never was very pleasant.
You filthy half-blood!
Saw him, I fought.
Detention, Mr. Potter.
All those extra raids. I do hope they're paying you overtime.
No one asked your opinion. You filthy
So
little mudblood.
guys, read this and give it a go. Pause the video if you want. If you want me to go through one example, I will.
Go on.
Right, so one of the following 6 people has murdered one of the others. Each has made 4 statements about these 2 graphs. The murderer has made 3 errors, the victim has made 0. The accomplice made 2 errors and other suspects made 1 error. So let's just do Malfoy, a few of Malfoy's to give you a head start. So let's look at Malfoy. He says line 4 would be parallel to y equals x. So we need to be able to plot that. So this is practicing your plotting graph skills. Go through all the suspects, guys. This is really good interleaving practice for you. So this is 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. That's the coordinate. And that is the line y equals x if we draw a straight line. And if you continued it, that would be correct. You can see that those are parallel. Those will never touch. But if you want to be professional, you know m equals 1 for this. The gradient is 1. Y-intercept is 0. And you can work out here that that is 1. The rise is 1. The run is 1. 1 divided by 1. So m equals 1. So they must be parallel because the gradients are the same. That is correct. 0.50 is a line on a line 1. Well, that's 0.5. That's 0.5 for the x coordinate, and that is 0 for the y coordinate. That one is correct. 4 minus 2 is on a line 2. Well, this is line 2 and it goes off the page, so we've got to use our y equals mx plus c skills. So let's find m first. The rise is 1. The run is 1. So it's 1 high, 1 across when you make the triangle crossing these points perfectly. 1 divided by 1 is 1. You know it's going downhill, so that gradient is minus 1. The y-intercept is 2, crosses the y-axis at 2, so c equals 2. So let's sub that in, so you get y equals minus x plus 2. Let's see this coordinate. If this coordinate fits this equation, it must work. So y is minus 2 equals x is 4, so put minus 4 in, plus 2. Minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2. Does minus 2 equal minus 2? Yes, it does. So that point must be on that line because it equals, right? And the gradient of line 3 is 2. Well, let's look at line 3. That height is a half. That is exactly 1. From the distance between here and here is 1. It's 2 squares, but the whole distance is 1. Half divided by 1 is a half, so m equals 0.5. So that's wrong. It's made 1 error, so Draco Malfoy is a suspect. Right guys, hopefully you can give those all a go and send me your answers to who the murderer, accomplice and victim is. Go for each one. It does really practice your skills, and we're going to move on. So,
Read it.
you just need to read the instructions. So for this question here, it is on the line y equals 2x minus 5. This is where the murder took place at the coordinates described by the following. Draw the line and think about the coordinates on the line. So you do your table of values, do this in your books. Draw the line 2x minus 5. Just going to be down here, but just substitute x equals 1, 2, 3 and 4 and then draw your line. The y coordinate is less than the x coordinate, and the sum of the coordinates is 8.5. So the x coordinate and the y coordinate have to add together to make 8.5. I'm just going to give you instructions on how to do this section. The y, this is because I've just gone through the where. So why did the murderer kill this person? So it does say here, black is the gradient, red is the y-intercept. So if you can see, there's all these different equations of lines here in the form of y equals mx plus c. Some you might have to rearrange to complete this. So this is in black. So that says -4. So the gradient is -4. That means m is -4. Alright. So let's look for something where m equals -4. And I can see here m next to x, that's -4. So that must mean that's B. So you've got to decode these messages. So 0.25, look for where there's a gradient of 0.25 and put that letter in. I'm going to let you work that out yourselves. Now, the red one is a y-intercept. So so that means the C is -1. So there's a number not next to x. So you can see that letter could be R, could be G, or could be A, because the y-intercept is -1 here. You've got to decide on what that is later. I'm not going to tell you that. Let's see what 6 is. So the gradient is 6. You've got to find something where the gradient is 6. Well, I'm going to give you a clue here. You've just got to rearrange one of the letters. But give it a go. I don't want to really tell you it, or should I? It's this one. If we divide by 2 here, so we've got 2y equals 12x minus 7. This is for the letter I. Remember, we've got to divide it by 2, both sides, to make sure it's in the form of y equals mx plus c. So that becomes y equals 6x. Minus 7 divided by 2 is minus 3.5. So that letter must be H. Okay, that will start you off. So let's just pause the video and then I'll let you complete that. So guys, well done as you solved the last exercise. Now here is the extension, but please give it a go. It's good thinking skill. So look at this. We found Tom Riddle's diary. Dumbledore and Mr. Norton has found it.
Today, of course,
Well done. Thumbs up if you've managed it this far.
known all over the
Got
world by
everything
another
correct.
name.
Email me your answers. But this is the final stage. So well done, young wizards. You found a suspected murderer, accomplice and victim.
Read it.
I'm going to let you read that yourselves. But essentially, you found the coordinate .
In these lessons,
So, we have found a vault, basically, in a cave warded by magic and maths. And in Tom Riddle's diary, we've deciphered this. And we've got to solve this, essentially. It is a logic problem, really good for your brain. Let's see if you can hack this lock so that we can get into his vault. Pause the video and give that a go. Right, I'm going to go to the next slide now. Great, nice work, young wizards. Using the code, we found 2 magic keys. Now, we need to use these 2 keys, but put it in the correct safety or security deposit box. If we use these keys in the wrong safe, they will self-destruct. And this is the vault we found. Look at all those boxes with the 2 keyholes. We need to find the right one straight away. Luckily, we found another riddle in Tom Riddle's diary.
read it.
It is not our abilities that
And
show
see if
what
you can
we
solve
truly
this. So, essentially,
are. It is our
it's
choices
talking about 8 wizards can make 4 wands in 16 days.
that help will
If
always
all
be given
wizards
an
work at
honor
the same rate,
to those
how many wands are made with 10 wizards in 336 days? So the correct number of wands is the correct security box to open, guys. You need to solve that yourselves. It's a bit of a puzzle, a proportion puzzle.
Get away from my godson.
Now listen to me. I want you to take the others and get out of here.
What? No, I'm staying with you.
You've done beautifully. Now let me take it from here.